channel, Help But Not Action and Kindness. I'm Victor.
I'm Busy.
And today we are going to be continuing our read in Genesis chapter 11. So, if you like, you turn to your Bible, we can get reading. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. How many languages were in the whole earth?
One.
And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. What land in the east did they travel to? Shinar. What were they building?
A
tower.
Big tower.
That they tried to make reach to heaven. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do, and now nothing will restrain from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. What did God go down and do?
Confuse their language and scattered them abroad.
Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did not confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. What was the name of the tower? Babel, yep. These are the excuse me. These are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and begat Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. And Shem lived after he begat Arphaxad 500 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Arphaxad lived 530 years, and begat Salah. And Arphaxad lived after he begat Salah 403 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Salah lived 30 years, and begat Eber. And Salah lived after he begat Eber 403 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Eber lived 430 years, and begat Peleg. And Eber lived after he begat Peleg 430 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Peleg lived 30 years, and begat Reu. And Peleg lived after he begat Reu 209 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Reu lived 230 years, and begat Serug. And Reu lived after he begat Serug 207 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Serug lived 30 years, and begat Nahor. And Serug lived after he begat Nahor 200 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Nahor lived 29 years, and he begat Terah. And Nahor lived after he begat Terah 119 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Terah lived 70 years, and begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Okay. How old was Shem when he had his first son? He was 100.
He was 100 years old.
And how many years after the flood did he have his first son?
2 years.
How old was Shem when he died?
600 years old.
Now these are the generations of Terah. Terah begat Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And Haran begat Lot. And Haran died before his father Terah in the land and his nativity in Ur of the Chaldees. And Abram and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Isaac, Iscah. but Sarai was barren. She had no child, and Terah took Abram his son, and Lot, the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarai, his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur of Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan. And they came unto Haran and dwelt there. And the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. There was one descendant of Shem who was particularly special to God. Who was he?
Abram.
And who was Abram's wife?
Sarai.
Sarai. And what was wrong with Sarai?
She was barren.
Yep. And that's the end.
Now time for the prayer jar.
This one's for Kathleen. Prayers for a proper diagnosis. This next one's for Rich. Pray for his granddaughter's healing. This next one's for Renee. Pray for her housing situation. This next one's for Kristen. Pray for her mom gets positive answers from doctors. This next one's for Amanda. Pray for her son to find the right path and for her financial situation. This next one is for Sarah. Having developmental delays. Pray doctors figure it out. This one's for Laura. Prays for people to accept people for who they are, but to not get caught up in the sins of the world. And this final prayer is for Leslie. Is suffering from a neurological condition she suffered after her cruise. Pray that it will heal quickly. And now it is time to pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking us up another day so we can live and serve you. I have some prayer requests, Lord. I'd like to pray for Kathleen, Rich, Renee, Kristen, Amanda, Sarah, Laura, and Leslie. You know their needs, Lord, and I pray that you would help them in whatever they would need you for. And I pray that if they don't know you as their Lord and Savior, that they would get that settled before it is eternally too late. And I pray that you send forth laborers into your harvest. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
So if you have any praises or prayer requests, put them down in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I pray that you have a blessed day. Bye.
Goodbye. You love Jesus.